Gervonta the Tank Davis.
Everything to the body here. Everything to the body. Chopping, downstairs, chopping. Brick hand. Now this, even his shots upstairs here, that's still a body shot on Jake Paul. Everything's a body shot he's throwing, even when he's changing the levels of the shot. That's a body shot, that's a body shot, that's a body shot.
Gervonta Tank Davis, is my prediction that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to weigh in on the night of the fight against Jake Paul, knocking on 160 pounds. Don't be surprised if he's 157 pounds.
Gervonta Davis just stunned fans with his massive, chiseled physique at the latest Jake Paul press conference. His training clips reveal unmatched intensity and focus. Experts say Tank's new fight plan revolves around breaking Jake down to the body, aiming to exhaust him with non-stop pressure and calculated power shots. They believe Davis's explosive speed and precision will neutralize Jake's size.
So this isn't necessarily a ton of technique work. It may not even have anything to do with what they're trying to bring to the Jake fight. But when I watch it, I see a guy that's targeting the body, and it's the best thing that Tank could do for this fight. I mean, trying to go headshot for headshot with Jake Paul when Jake's 7 inches taller than he is. I'm assuming he's going to have a bit of a reach, even though Tank has a kind of freakish reach for his height. I don't think that's a great idea. And again, you're at eye level with Jake's belly button damn near, so you're going to have to be able to land shots right there on the waistline. And it's probably the best idea if you actually want to knock Jake out in this fight, if you actually want a game plan, because again, it's an exhibition, but if you want a game plan to get him out of there, you have to attack the body. Not that it's necessarily going to hurt Jake to the body and he's going to cripple, but it's going to slow him down, or at least that's the idea, is to slow him down, to drop his hands, and that way that we're in the, 6th, 7th, 8th round of this fight, and those hands start to fall a little bit, and Jake's gas tank is being tested, and then Tank, when he closes distance, and he will have to close distance damn near the entirety of the fight unless Jake's just like walking forward the whole time. I don't think that'll happen.
Ex-world champion Sean Porter has always spoken truthfully about fighters who earn his respect, and Gervonta Davis is one of them. Porter praised Tank as a savage in the ring, someone with exceptional drive and resilience. He highlighted how Davis never retreats, no matter the opponent or stakes. That combination of toughness, willpower, and talent, Porter said, makes Tank one of boxing's rare elite. What separates him is not just knockout strength, but his discipline, fight IQ, and hunger to improve. For Porter, Davis isn't just a star, he's the embodiment of a true warrior who thrives under pressure and fights with meaning.
And the thing that I really appreciate about Tank is he's a dog. That kind of that what he just said, you can put them earmuffs up and go at it. He kind of will assess you as well, and whatever he needs to do, he'll do it, so.
Boxing analyst Showbiz recently cleared up a widespread misconception about Gervonta Davis, his supposed small size. Fans often think of Tank as undersized due to his lower weight classes. But Showbiz revealed he's been walking around at 160 pounds, meaning he's far more solid than many assume. Compact yet powerful, Davis carries dense muscle and explosive strength that few can match. That power comes from his tight frame, balance, and sharp timing, allowing him to generate knockout shots even against taller fighters. Showbiz emphasized that Davis's physicality gives him an edge beyond just technique. His punches carry heavyweight level impact. So calling him small couldn't be further from the truth.
That he can yield that type of weight. He's a bowling ball. He ain't a little guy like you guys say. The Tanky Wanky say he's a little guy. But I got more receipts. Do you guys remember 2 years ago against Mario Barrios to make 140? He was coming down in weight.
144.1.
Weighing in at 144 plus. Huh? I even got more receipts for you guys. Remember against Ryan Garcia, right? You saw him stacking on snacky cakes and all kind of Skittles and shit, for the All Access with him versus Ryan Garcia. I think this was like episode 2 or something. It was hilarious. But he goes to the store and they have to weigh him. And in that store, he weighs 150 pounds.
Good, thank you.
How much I weigh?
154.
154?
Yes, sir.
All right, weigh me one more time.
All right, 150.
150? Why this on? All right, bet.
And then the most famous audio leak that the War Room made famous that we sent out and it went viral when Team Tank said that Gervonta Tank Davis walks around at 160 pounds.
He ain't gonna never want to fight at 135 again. He will, but I'm saying. It's so good. This is walk around weight. No. Walk around? Like this. 160? Well, he get up big, but like, this is walk around weight.
Behind closed doors, Gervonta Davis has been pushing his limits like never before. Recent camp footage shows him razor-focused, throwing lightning combinations, refining footwork, and perfecting every detail. Coaches describe his sessions as grueling but methodical, built around simulating the chaos of fight night. His sparring with bigger, stronger opponents to prepare for Jake's size and strength. Observers say Tank now looks faster, sharper, and more composed than ever. This version of him radiates confidence and control, a fighter prepared not just to win but to dismantle. It's the kind of transformation that turns champions into legends, and Tank looks ready to remind the world why. While hype around the Jake Paul fight continues, boxing star Claressa Shields and other analysts have voiced concerns about Davis' career trajectory. Shields questioned Tank's talk of retiring afterward, arguing that a fighter of his caliber shouldn't bow out before facing elite names like Shakur Stevenson or Teofimo Lopez, both eager for that showdown. Critics warn that skipping those matchups could damage Tank's legacy, making it seem like he's dodging the division's best. They urge him to cement his greatness by taking those challenges head-on. Yet others defend him, noting the personal and emotional toll Davis has endured in recent years, factors that might heavily influence whatever choice he makes next.
I don't care what nobody say. Gervonta got skills out this world. He's a scary dude. He's scary. Ain't no way he said he's supposed to come back and get Shakur, Devin, Ryan, Teofimo, whoop all these ass. Now he like, I'm about to retire after I fight Jake. No, I don't let nobody talk about me like that. The way that Shakur disrespect him, the way that Devin talked to him, the way that Ryan, he already knocked out Ryan. The way that these dudes be talking, he supposed to come back and get them. He the man, right? He where everybody say is the best. I ain't leaving no food on the table. When I'm done boxing, I'm whooping all these girls. They all getting beat. You said you can beat me? Oh, okay, I'm gonna figure out a way to get you. You just went.
Leonard Ellaby, longtime advisor to Gervonta Davis, recently opened up about Tank's mental state and personal journey. Ellaby revealed that at one point, Davis wasn't mentally ready to fight Lamont Roach due to overwhelming personal struggles. He explained that Tank went through emotionally draining periods that made it unwise to rush back into the ring. Instead, Davis focused on recovery, reflection, and finding balance in his life. Ellaby reminded fans that while Davis may appear invincible, he's still human, someone who's endured family hardships, public scrutiny, and the heavy weight of fame. His message was clear. Tank's decisions aren't about fear or hesitation, but about protecting his peace while staying committed to greatness.
Leonard Ellaby said
In one of his most personal interviews, Gervonta Davis revealed that boxing wasn't originally about glory or belts, it was survival. Growing up surrounded by struggle, he saw the sport as his way out, a chance to create stability for himself and his loved ones. Though fame and fortune later came, the same hunger still drives him today. Davis admitted that even with success, he's fueled by the fear of falling back into the life he escaped. That mindset makes him relentless, a fighter powered by purpose rather than luxury. His story shows that beneath the spotlight is a man who fights not for status, but for identity. Every punch he throws is a reminder of how far he's come, and how determined he is never to return.
And while he's fighting YouTube sensation turned professional boxer Jake Paul, who is 12 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 7 wins by way of knockout, opposed to fighting against the likes of his peers who are well accomplished and superstars in their own right for legacy fights like Shakur Stevenson, like Teofimo Lopez, like Devin Haney, why he's not interested in those fights. And he gets real, right? He gets real And only thing we could do is salute it. Right? Because he's saying, I never told y'all I wanted to be a world champion. I never told y'all I wanted to be undisputed. I got into this for myself and my circumstances to escape from my circumstances. And that's real. We can't blame him for that. We hold him in high regard because the statements he's made and misled people when he said he got a hit list that he wants to check off before he retires, and that hit list includes Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, who turned down the fight because of a severe back injury. And then he told the world, he told Champside, it would be great for him to become undisputed. So I think that he had a change of heart at some point in time along the way, right?
Former UFC champion Daniel Cormier recently voiced major doubts about the Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis matchup. After watching the build-up, he said the fight feels more like a media event than a true contest. Cormier highlighted the serious size difference, noting that while Davis' skill is elite, the natural weight gap creates a potential imbalance. He warned that matchups like this could harm the sport's reputation by turning boxing into spectacle over sport. His critique wasn't aimed at the fighters but at the trend itself, the growing focus on viral attention rather than legitimate, competitive matchups. To Cormier, boxing's foundation rests on fair, merit-based fights, and straying from that could cost the sport its authenticity.
Jake Paul. Yesterday they had their first press conference. One of the most recognizable things is Jake Paul is huge compared to Gervonta Davis. And two, Gervonta Davis don't even know what weight they fighting, D.
Maximum weight of 195 pounds for this exhibition. The fight will be contested over 10 3-minute rounds.
I said it was 190.
The fight is 195 pounds, Tank, as you know.
DC, I watched this, and we have our priorities way misplaced when we're talking about boxing. Like, everybody's complaining about this Ali act and all. Like, how is something like this allowed to happen? How is Jake Paul allowed to fight Gervonta Davis? It's
I don't know.
Completely unfair. It is completely just, it's, I can't say the word that I want to say because I don't want to get canceled, but this fight should not be happening. And the press conference was embarrassing. Gervonta Davis should not have a mic in front of him. It was absolutely embarrassing watching this thing.
D, why? Why, D?
Just the fact that, like, every time when Jake Paul would say something to Gervonta Davis, he didn't know how to answer it. He was comparing himself to, like, P. Diddy at moments, and I was like, oh my God, get a mic away from this guy. This fight shouldn't be happening. And then he didn't even know what weight they were fighting. He's like, I thought it was
bad,
190. It was 195.
That was the craziest thing. That was the thing that stood out to me the most. Was that when they go, the rehydration limit or something is 195. And he goes, wait, I thought it was 190.
Analyst Adulio expanded on that same concern, explaining that exhibition fights belong to legends past their prime, not active stars. He cited Mayweather versus Logan Paul as an example that made sense because neither man was chasing championships anymore. But with both Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis in their physical peak, Adulio called the event questionable. He argued that these crossover bouts blur the line between sport and entertainment, risking the essence of real competition. If such events continue, fans might start caring more about headlines than skill, undermining boxing's credibility. His words echo a larger concern across the boxing world, that the sport must protect its legacy before it becomes just another form of viral showbiz.